Good morning. Yeah, good morning. All right. Obviously, since we're saying good morning, that means it's day shift day again. Which is always a lot of fun. So it's like, I don't know, 3:45, 3:30. And even though this is technically early Saturday morning, this is my Friday evening shave. Over at the Shave Den, they doing Gillette adjustable Fridays. Just so happens I have a Gillette adjustable, the Black Beauty. This particular one is a P1, which makes it a 1970, first quarter of 1970 model. This is probably the first safety razor I ever shaved with. This was my mom's, or it was in our medicine cabinet when I started shaving at about 13. And I don't know if it was my dad's, because there was a Lady Gillette in one of these. I don't know if it was dad's, and hers was mine. I don't know. I never found out any of that information. But anyway, this is one that's been around the family since I started shaving, or before I started shaving. It's a regular dollar store pack, dollar pack blade, a Dorco. And a lot of people frown down on those, but I guarantee you they work just fine. So you twist the top open, and we'll put a blade in, and you twist it down. Now with this being an adjustable, there's numbers under the head. You can set how aggressive, I guess you call it, the head is. I always leave it set on 9. I see no reason in the other numbers personally. When Gillette marketed these, they marketed you could turn them up for heavy growth, you could turn them down for lower growth, you could start out with them on a high number and then turn them down during the shave. I think that's all marketing. There's no need, my opinion, you may have your opinion, that's fine. There's no need to go twisting on the dial during the shave. If you like a little bit milder razor, turn it down for a mild setting. If you like a little bit more aggressive razor, turn it up and leave it there. There's no need to change it. It's all marketing. But anyway, we're also going to use homemade shave stick that we made a while back. I've been trying to use it to see how many shaves I can get out of it. So far, this would be shave 4. And it's VDH glycerun soap that I melted down. Any of the glycerun soaps melt down really good. You can pour them into different shapes. And this one I poured into a chapstick tube. Alrighty, for the brush, we have this. This is a B400 by Tom. You may remember my Igor video. This is the same guy that made Igor. He had made this brush a while back. It's got an Omega boar knot in it, and Omega boar knots are just pretty great. They're pretty good stuff. So we're going to do that. And then I think today we'll finish up with some, I think bay rum is what we're going to go with today. Alrighty. So we'll start. We've already got a face wipe down here. Got a little day's growth, a little over a day's growth since I'm going into a day shift here. Put a little wet on the end of the face stick. And we'll get a little thing going on here. I decided to have some music while I'm shaving this morning. And in this particular case, it's some other YouTube music. So hopefully I don't get slammed with copyright stuff and they take my video away. If they do, you know, I can always redo it. So this little shave stick, it takes a little bit longer, baby, to get enough on. But I want to be sure I've got enough on. Last time I used it, I didn't quite get it right. But it should be really nice just to take on a little trip when you're not going to, I imagine there's a week worth of shaves in here, maybe a little bit more, depending on how much soap you put on. And VDH glycerin is not a bad soap at all, in my opinion. And I would use it, I took it with me for Christmas, and it worked really well with my little synthetic brush there. It worked really good. So let's see what we can do this morning with the big old boar knot. I love these Omega knots. I really do. I've got a couple of brushes that have them. And I just think they're really nice knots. Also like sea moths. And I've got a couple of sea moths inbound that we're going to be seeing some of once they get here. Thank you, Daniel. Alright. So you can see, even with the little tube stick there, little chapstick tube, you're getting plenty of soap. It doesn't take as much soap as some people think. Some people like oodles and gobs of soap and oodles and gobs of lather, and you know, people like a lot of things. I don't see the point in it. You're wanting to get a coating, a good dense, slick, thick coating here, especially to start with, so that you but having piles and piles of lathers is not mandatory. Alright, well that's looking pretty good. Big old boar knot's done its job. Isn't that a beautiful brush though? Look at that. That was hand machined out of aluminum. Everybody, I think it was back in the day, had a brush, the 400. And there are several brush makers that are making copies of it, and I think they're just gorgeous. Really do. Alrighty, I don't double edge shave a whole lot anymore, but the shaved end is where I go when I do want double edged stuff. It's a very nice community, and they have a community over there called the 30 Day Crew, 30 DC Crew. Good bunch of guys. And this is a very nice shave starting. I don't use double edge a lot, like I said, but there's really nothing wrong with a double edge shave. Seriously. Yeah. And you got everybody, or several people are making clones of different Gillette razors and things. Just get the original. Nothing wrong with vintage razors. Get them, clean them up. They're not, a lot of them are not super expensive. I've never been a huge fan of adjustables. I have a few adjustables. I don't shave with them much. This one though I keep because it's got the family ties. And it does give a good shave. Alright. Finished with the first pass. It's early. It's just plain early. Alrighty. A little second round, see if we got enough soap in it. Oh yeah, we got plenty of soap in the brush background. Now, what I don't have today, and I think I did my last video without it too, because I keep forgetting to stop at the store, is witch hazel for the cleanup pass. So we're going to do the cleanup, because normally all we need is a little touch up around the jawline, under the neck here. Look how good that looks with the paintbrush. Well, you can paint some soap on one of these big old Omega brushes. Look at that. Nice and smooth. But anyway, so we don't have witch hazel today. I've been working a lot. I didn't think about it. So we're going to do the touch-up, whatever touch-up is needed with some lather. So no real big deal. We're going to come down a little bit of a across the grain thing here. Clean things up a little bit like that over here. I don't do against the grain. Don't need to, don't see the reason to. So I don't. You do, knock it out. What's right's right for you. Across here at a pretty good angle. And again across here at a pretty good angle. This is where Gillette would originally, I've seen the instructions for one of these. They would originally said to turn the razor down before you make those last passes, so the razors, because you don't have as much whiskers there and everything. And don't twist the razor during the shave. That's as sad as flipping blades. Don't do that. Yeah, all right. Look at there. Second pass out of the way. Didn't nick myself. It's a good feeling shave. VDH glycerun's a pretty good soap. I don't have problems with glycerin soaps. I know that some people don't like glycerin. They prefer the tallow. And I can understand that. Tallow soaps are really, really nice. Now for this little touch-up pass, there's not a whole lot of soap left in the brush, and that's fine. We're just going to do some light passes here. And normally, like I said, we would use our witch hazel for this if you've seen my videos, but I've a little bit of that. So all we need to really do today is we're going to come right back under here. And over on this side where I always have a little bit of cleanup. And even when I don't really have that much cleanup, it's just a routine to do. And that's right there, here. Chin's good today? Alright. That's gonna get it. So as you can see, there's nothing wrong in the world with a Gillette adjustable and a dollar store blade. Those blades came from Family Dollar. They used to be $1 a pack. I haven't bought any in a while because I don't double-edged shave very much. And they're made in Korea. The ones now are made in Korea. Last I bought, which make them a Dorco. And the Dorco STD, which is their standard blade, STD 301, which is the low-end Dorco blade. And people don't generally like them because they're the low-end blade. Don't get too caught up in blades. That is a wonderful shave to start the day. We're going to finish up today with the Pinaud Virgin Island Bay Rum. It's a fairly, in my opinion, a fairly stout bay rum. It dries down well, but it's got a good burn to it when you first put it on. It would definitely let you know you've been shaving. Spreads on nice though. Got hair there. It's just got a really nice feel to it and a really nice smell to it. So there we go for Friday. Technically Saturday morning, but it's our Friday evening shave. 1970 Gillette Black Beauty. And it's a twist to open. Very nice razor. I like to think that was Dad's razor, although I don't really know that for sure. It was definitely in the house when I was young enough to start remembering that it was there. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go out and do day shift stuff because they pay me overtime for it. In the cold, it's about 30 degrees outside, and that's cold in this part of the world. Hope it's good where you are. Happy shaves. Have a good day.